Hey guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and today is another book talk, and it's going to be the sequel of Burned by Ellen Hopkins, which is Smoke. And I've already done the book talk for Burned, if you want to check that out to kind of see how the story begins. But basically, an overview is it's about Patton and her family, and Patton kind of falling in love with someone, and her family, her dad and her church and stuff not approving of it, and so yeah, stuff ensues in that book, and this is just the follow-up. And this is actually told in two perspectives, which is Patton's and her sister Jackie, which is Jackie's the next oldest after Patton, and them two were really close and all this, and so it's told between their perspectives of what's going on in their lives. And so if you so basically this is kind of going to be a little spoilery. I don't know, I mean, it kind of tells you in the synopsis what happens, but so in the first book, the very end of the book, something happens to Patton and Jackie's dad, and this is basically telling about Patton and Jackie after the fact of what happened. And Patton is kind of on the run from the law, I guess you could say, and she goes to California, I believe, and on the bus, or on the way there, she meets a girl named Adriana, and Adriana kind of takes her to her house and her family's home, and kind of just builds a story around Patton that doesn't involve what actually happened in her life. And so from there, Patton kind of gets to know Adriana's brother Angel, and they help her get a job with this family who works on like orchards, and so she's just kind of living her life, being a nanny and a housekeeper and stuff for the family. And then you have, and trying to live with her, I guess, kind of her guilt and her grief and everything, with what happened with her dad and what happened with Ethan. And she's just kind of living day to day with that, and trying to find herself again and trying to find love again. So that's kind of Patton's story in this story. And then you have Jackie, who is also dealing with the grief and the guilt of her father, and not knowing, kind of missing parts of what happened that night to her father, and she's kind of trying to piece those together. And she's also living with this, the secret of what happened to her, with Caleb and her rape and everything, and she's trying just to kind of deal with that the best she can, and she doesn't really know how, because nobody in her family doesn't believe her church doesn't believe her, because Caleb's dad is one of the higher up people, and they can do no wrong, and they kind of just put everything on the back burner. So she's trying to find herself in that way, and she meets Gavin, which is her tutor, and so they kind of start becoming, closer, and just kind of stuff ensues, and she just kind of, start talking to him and trying to find a way to, I guess, voice what happened to her. And it's just really sad, and just like all books, it's just like, I don't know, it's really sad to read about these characters and what they're going through, but also knowing that hopefully they'll get that somewhat happy ending that they want, and without giving away too much of the ending of it. but it's just, I don't know, there's something about her, Ellen Hopkins, and her writing I just really enjoy, and it's just the way the stories are told and the way they make you feel after you finish them, and it's just awesome. And I really did enjoy seeing Patton and Jackie learning to love again and going through these steps of what they're feeling, and I don't know, it's a really good duology, I guess you could call it, and doesn't take a whole lot of time to read, and just one of those hard hitters, and just, yeah, right there. It was really good, so definitely if you like those hard-hitting contemporaries, this is definitely a series that you should check out. Like I said, it looks massive, but it's told in verse, so it's really pretty quick to read. And I did mark some spots, and like one of the little spots I really liked. It says, "What's the point of being a hero when everyone thinks you're the villain?" Which is kind of true, because I mean, with what Patton and Jackie did, kind of in a way, I guess everyone sees them as a kind of sees them as the villain and stuff, when they were just trying to save their family and all this. And then, let's see, I'm not sure what this is. And then I like this. This is almost like the whole passage, but it's from Jackie, and it's called, and like the title is "The Truth." And so it says, "The truth is a product of perception. One person's mountain is another's hill. Your river is someone else's creek. In the end, it doesn't matter. A lie is different. Oh, you might claim a small white one is really a positive, but a lie, no matter where it falls in the spectrum, corrodes gently, relentlessly. Confess it, you'll regret the pain it causes, but choose to keep it a secret, and the longer you do, the deeper it gnaws. Through skin and flesh, sinew and bone, all the way to your heart, and there you'll carry it always." So that's just like one little piece of her writing, and I don't know, I love it. So yeah, just if you ever have the chance, definitely read it. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will try to leave the link to the first book talk of Burned below as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.